it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my first update to Basgiath Panner's Quadrant. I created this project kind of anticipation of the release of the third book of the Fourth Wing series. Onyx Storm will be released on January 21st. So I created a 6-month project that started on July 21st to lead up to the release of the new book. It is based around the Empyrean series. This is not a spoiler-free zone. So if you have not read both Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, I recommend clicking away because there are some pretty major spoilers within the prompts, and I wouldn't want to ruin it for you. I am recording this on August 30th. This is going up late. My panning went a little bit off schedule. I discussed why in my projects and panning updates, so if you're curious as to what happened, you can go look there, but I'm not going to repeat the whole story in every video. In this project, I have a list of prompts. They are the bonded pairs of characters, so typically a rider and the dragon, and I have been working on 4 pairs over the last month, and I'm going to be rolling in 2 more. And so I'm going to go through what it was that I was working on over the last month before showing you what's new coming into the project. There are a lot of Gaelic names in this series, so I am trying my best with the pronunciation. If you think I'm saying something incorrectly, please tell me and I will try to fix it in the future, but I am doing the best that I can. The first pair of characters that I was working on starts with Wingleader Dain Aetos. For the writers, the idea is the prompt is based on their signet. That's kind of their unique magical power that they have. And in Dain's case, he has the ability for retrocognition. He can touch your face and he can see your memories. You do not necessarily know what he's seeing and you don't know that he's doing it. So for that, the prompt is something that is nostalgic. And I picked my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. This was a Christmas gift from a friend quite a long time ago, and I consider Lilo & Stitch to be rather nostalgic for me. I did really like that movie and I still like the characters. But out of here, I just picked the really easy shade. That is the shade White Sand, and my goal was to use it 10 times. In the last month, I've used it 4 times. So goal not yet met for Dain, but that doesn't mean it's staying in the project, and you'll see why. Dain rides a dragon named Cath, and Cath's name means battle in Gaelic. So that is something from an out of control category, a battle that you're fighting. And for me, I have a whole lot of skincare samples, particularly serums and tonics and that kind of thing. So I picked out this Pixie Glow Tonic sample to use to finish, and it is gone now. I got 12 uses out of it, so that's empty. I had felt that toners didn't really have a place in my collection, but I actually did feel like this kind of helped. So maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I should buy some more of these, but I still have several samples to work through, and I'll see if I feel like that something like this has a place in my collection. I just intended to not use toners anymore, but I may be reevaluating that. This was really nice for my skin. If you have read Fourth Wing, you are obviously already aware of the fact that a dragon without a rider is a tragedy, but a rider without a dragon is dead. So since I have met my goal on Cath, that leaves Dain without a dragon, and that means that he is dead. So even though I did not meet my goal on this eyeshadow, this still rolls out as a goal not met, because Dain died since Cath is now out of the project. My second pair that I was working on starts with Section Leader Bodhi Durran. He has the ability to counter signets. So since his signet's kind of special in that there's no restrictions, it was just anything you wanted. And I decided to pick this Essie Expressi Quick Dry Nail Color in the shade Send a Message. It is black, and my goal is to use this 5 times. I used it twice, so I have 3 uses to go. I think I should be able to meet my goal on that next month. I didn't do my nails as often as I would have expected in the last month. That's okay, but I still think I can just get this done in 1 more month. I do really like this color, and I've been wanting to use this as an accent nail, which I've done twice already. The dragon that Bodhi rides is called Cuir, and his name means put on. So I picked that as something that you would layer. And so to go with the nail polish and make things easy, this is my Seche Clear base coat. I have a goal to use this 5 times, and I have used it 3 times so far. So again, didn't do my nails as often as I expected, but I just have 2 more uses, so I should be able to meet my goal on this next month too, which is pretty good. The next pair starts with a personal favorite character of mine, Squad Leader Rhiannon Matthias, and she's a summoner. She can summon objects to her even through walls, and so that is something that was shipped to you. I picked this MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base with a goal to use it 10 times. So far I've used it 7 times, so I actually expected to have this done by this update, but didn't happen. But 3 more uses to go. I'm sure I'll have them by next time. It's a decent eye base. I'm not sure I'd repurchase it because I like some others better, but it does work okay, and I'm happy to keep using it until I eventually finish it someday. And Rhiannon mounts a dragon named Feirge. Feirge means of anger in Gaelic, so that is something that frustrates you. And I tend to get frustrated with liquid liner. This is an Aesthetica liquid liner in the shade black. I have a goal to use this 10 times. I have not used it at all. So 0 uses so far on this. I still have 10 to go. I kind of doubt that I'll get 10 in 1 month, but I do hope to use this at least a few times in the next month. It's just kind of a hassle to use. It's a little bit messy, and I'm working on several other eyeliners right now, but it's not a bad product. It's just not my favorite form of application. But I'll start working on this, I'm sure. And then the last pair I was working on starts with writer Imogen Cardulo. She has the ability to erase memories. So she can erase, I believe it's 5 minutes of your memory, and then you kind of like go to sleep and just wake up and don't remember whatever it was she erased. But so since she erases memories, it's something that you don't remember acquiring. I don't remember how I got this Harvey Prince Hello perfume sample. My goal is to finish it. I used it twice. So again, my panning was a bit disrupted. So I'm not that mad about it. I just thought I would use it a lot more than I have. I do like the scent. I wouldn't say it's a favorite, but I'm perfectly happy to use it, and I'm gonna keep it around and keep using it. Imogen rides a dragon named Glane, and Glane means clean or pure. So that's a hygiene product. I picked a bar of soap, and that bar of soap was from Michelle Design Works in the scent Sweet Floral Melody. I did finish it, so that is a goal met. I intended to keep the box, but I don't have it. I was sick and in the hospital, and while I was, my parents were really nice and cleaned my apartment, and they threw away the empty box, not realizing that I obviously wanted to keep trash, which is fine, but I would have showed it to you, but I don't have it. It's gone. And so that is a goal met. However, since Glane has now been a goal met, that does in fact mean that Imogen is also dead and rolls out of the project as a goal not met, unfortunately. So I did meet 2 goals, but it's 4 rollouts with 2 of them rolling out as a fail because I completed the pair in the wrong order. I knew I wanted to have that roll. I didn't include it in the intro because I kind of wanted it as a surprise. So surprise, in my brain I thought it was cute because it fits with the series. So that's what I did, but I'm still going to be rolling in 2 new pairs. So it's going to be 4 new items rolling in. I randomized 2 new pairs from my list, and the first one starts with Captain Mira Sorrengail, and she is a shield wielder. She has the ability to extend the shields around the kingdom where they live, and she can help protect people. So it is an item that protects you. And I'm picking this Bath & Body Works You're the One pocket back. My goal is going to be to finish. I'm kind of skeptical that I'll be able to do that. I tend to go through these very slowly, but my goal is going to be to try to finish this from Mira, since it does in fact protect against germs, which is something that I've apparently had a problem with in the last month. So that'll be good for me, but this is going to be living in my purse from Mira. Mira rides a dragon named Teine. I just looked up the pronunciation for that. I think I'm saying that right. It's not pronounced the way you think it would, seeing it written, but I think I got it. Either way, it actually means fire or flame, and so it's something warm-toned. So I'm going into my Ace Beauté palette, and it's this shade right here called Meditate. It's an orangey shade, so it is warm, and my goal is going to be to use that 10 times for chin, and we'll see how that goes. I am rolling more eyeshadows into this project than I really want to, but with the prompts I drew, that's kind of the easiest fit. The other pair I drew starts with writer Rhydock Gamlin. I like him too, he's hilarious. And he's an ice wielder, so he is something cool toned. So I am actually bringing back my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. And this is the shade Experiment 626. It's a blue, it is cool toned, and my goal is going to be to use that 10 times. Hopefully I'll be more successful with Rhydock than I was with Dan. Wish me luck. This does kind of go with some of the other colors that I'm panning, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be too challenging. And then Rhydock rides a dragon named Altrum, and his name means light, which is kind of interesting for a dragon, but that is something with flimsy packaging. And again, my Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette is made of cardboard, so it is flimsy packaging. It's also kind of broken. Let's see if I can get it to do it. There we go. Yeah, this part comes out of the outer packaging because the glue unglued, so it's kind of flimsy. And so for Altrum, I'm rolling in a different shade. It's going to be Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, this large shimmery one at the top. And I'm going to try to use that 10 times for Altrum. And given that it's now 2 eyeshadows, we're going to race to see if I can finish Rhydok before Outram so I don't fail another pair. So there's my update. I'm not entirely sure if I'll have any rollouts next time because I am recording this so late, so I have less time to meet goals for the next update, but I think I can get both of these out for next time, and finishing them at the same time would be great because it means that no one dies. So wish me luck with that. I will again be rolling in 2 new pairs of prompts regardless at the next update, and so we'll get to see what those 4 items are. They'll be random. And wish me luck. Good luck with your projects, and I'll see you next time. Bye.